Hi, this is Kendall from Tasting the Heat, where only the best hot sauces and spicy foods are reviewed. I have got the distinct pleasure of being in Fowlerville, Michigan with Mandy and Matt from Papa Turts. Fantastic sauce, and I just want to thank you guys for inviting me down. This is awesome.
Thank you for coming.
Our pleasure.
I tried your stuff. We met at the Inferno Fest a couple weeks ago, and I read about them online. I've read about their stuff. Okay, sounds like fun. I tried their stuff. It's absolutely phenomenal. It's some of the best sauce I've ever had. Great things at everything. Guys, how'd you get started in this?
Well, been in business for about 4 years now. We've been making hot sauce for probably closer to 7 years, and it was her grandmother that got us started, actually.
It's my granny's garden that we grew too many habaneros in. We went, oh my gosh, all these peppers, what are we gonna do?
And
Matt said, I guess we'll make some hot sauce.
Right.
And everyone seemed to love it, so all the stars kept aligning, and we just decided,
this was our first product here, our first sauce.
Yeah.
And which one is that?
The habanero sauce.
So hot it hurts.
Yeah.
Great habanero flavor. I love it. The vinegar, and I love a habanero sauce with a carrot in it, and because it gives it the sweetness without being sugary.
Right.
It's fantastic. Great habanero flavor. There's lime juice, salt, cumin, onion powder. Fantastic sauce.
Roasted carrots and roasted garlic. I think that adds a lot of flavor and some of that sweetness.
It brings it out.
Yeah.
Now, what else do we have here?
This was our second offering when one of my best friends said, "My dad loves your sauce, but it's too hot. Can you make something that's a little bit more mild?" And so I made a sauce with Chipotle peppers. Everyone loved the flavor of it, and as did I. And so I came up with a Chipotle recipe, and that was a milder choice. It was, tasty, but
Still has some zip to it.
It does.
Still has a kick.
It's a little bit less than this one.
Right? We call it a medium.
Yep.
For the general public these days, I would say it's more of a medium.
But it has a great flavor. That's the thing.
Right.
That's what I like.
The tomato paste and the lime juice, I think, give it a real tangy, and then it's purple smoked jalapenos. It's not liquid smoke, so I think sometimes liquid smoke has a kind of a chemical taste to
Yes, it does.
So I think the purple smoked jalapeno, the Morita Chipotle is what we use. So
it's like a spicy barbecue sauce without any sweetness.
Yeah.
Kind of.
And then you have.
And then we had a lot of
mild.
the public outcry for a sweet chili sauce.
A sweet and milder still. People are into hot sauce and they like spicy, but not everyone can handle that much spice on their tongue. And we want to be able to have something for everyone, right? So, so many people ask me for a sweet mild sauce. So that is that. Made with
flavor in this is phenomenal.
Yeah.
The maple syrup and the orange juice, it makes it.
Yeah,
but it's not syrupy.
Right, and that's what I tell people. It's not a sickeningly sweet. It's not a corn syrup sweet. It's a natural sweetness. And maple syrup makes it so it's still vegan. And we source maple syrup locally, which is awesome. So we're collaborating with another Michigan-based business, and we're helping another family to have some income. And I think that's the coolest thing about that is. And maple syrup in Michigan is such a thing. Like we wanted to do something that's true to Michigan, and it's got the maple leaf on the front. And some people say, "Oh, it's a Canadian sauce." So that's always kind of funny. But
Canada's fine.
Yeah, we like Canada. We just hooked up with a family that lives in Weberville, which is the town right next to us, and they're awesome. And that's like their retirement plan is to have this maple syrup farm.
Here.
And they're wonderful people. Like I spent a bunch of time out checking out their facility and their house, and this great people. So that's really cool.
And it's fun.
It's fun. It's so fun.
That's the one thing I've noticed from all the people I met who make sauces. It's a labor of love, and the passion is just unbelievable, and it really gives you goosebumps to see people that love what they're doing so intensely, and it's great. It's great to see.
We've met so many awesome people. We've made so many great human connections because of this. This is something that's we reach so many people. We're out in the public every weekend, every week. I get to go out to stores and then just talk to these people, and they're so happy to know our story and to hear what we're doing, and they're so proud of us and they're so encouraging. I think that's probably my favorite part of all of this, coming from a social work background, being a lover of people, being so wanting to know other people's stories and connect with people on that level. So that's the most fun thing for me, is being able to be the face of Papa Turts and being able to go out and talk to people. And I get all passionate, and some people are probably like, what the heck, that lady's got tears in her eyes. But I get overwhelmed with like emotions sometimes, just being able to talk about what we do and how cool it is for us. And then being so thankful that they're just interested in actually learning about it, you know, knowing our story and knowing who we are.
My favorite part is watching them taste it and seeing their reaction, seeing their face, you know, and then, you know,
seeing they're getting enjoyment from it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's not, occasionally there's somebody, maybe it's not their favorite, and that's fine. But most people tend to really like it. So that.
Your favorite part is probably making it.
Well,
your happy place is in this kitchen.
Yes, I do enjoy making the sauce and coming up with new ideas. Got a couple more.
I've heard you've got some nice awards for this for your sauces. What did you get here?
So in 2013, that was the first time that we thought to enter anything.
Right out
This
of the
is
gate.
all, we're not like, I have a social work degree, Matt has a 2-year art degree. We're not necessarily business people. We didn't do a ton of research into the hot sauce world. We just thought, we have this great hot sauce. Let's sell it to the public. Like, people seem to love it. Let's make people's mouths happy. Let's try this out. So we didn't know that a lot of this stuff existed, these fiery foods festivals or these competitions. So in 2013, the Hot Pepper Awards out of New York, they contacted us and they said, hey, Hot Pepper Awards, I think it was their 7th year, something like that. Why don't you guys enter? And we went, okay, sure. And we just had these two, the habanero and chipotle. So we entered those and we were shocked. It was like right before New Year's, and
we honestly didn't expect to hear anything back.
Right.
I mean,
it was more for fun, like, let's just see.
We had no idea.
And we won 1st place in the Chipotle category and 3rd place in the habanero category. And we went, oh my gosh, we must have something. Like, we must be onto something.
It might actually be decent.
I mean, we love it, but everybody has their own opinion. Like, everyone's palate is so different. So when you have this panel of judges that are foodies, that are food professionals, or like people that love spice, and they're saying, like, you rank in the top, you know, in the top 3, that's something. So
it's amazing.
It's very humbling.
So it's very humbling. Yeah, we were shocked and super thankful. And so then we entered the Scovies in end of 2014, so it's considered a 2015 Scovie award, and we won 3rd place in the habanero division for So Hot It Hurts. So again, we were like, that's amazing. That's something. There are a lot of habanero sauces out there that are great, and so for us to be in the top 3, you know, based on these people's opinions, that's awesome. And then this summer, we entered the Chicago Hot Sauce Fest Awards. We couldn't go to Chicago. The dates, we do something just about every weekend, so we were sad that we couldn't actually attend the festival, but we sent our sauces in, and
we're gonna go next year.
Yeah. But we won 1st place most unique in the sweet chili sauce.
Which is our first time entering the sweet chili sauce
ever. Yep.
Because it was a new product.
You guys get a good record.
Yeah, and then we won Best in Show for So Hot It Hurts. I was scrolling through the list and I was like, Papa Turts, So Hot It Hurts, Best in Show, and I showed Matt. He goes, they liked us best. That means they liked us best. And I was like, yay! It took me a minute to figure that out. It was pretty funny, actually. But yeah, and then, so this year we just found out that we won 3 2016 Scovie Awards, which 3 Scovies for one company for 1 year, like, that's a big deal. That's something that we can brag about, like bragging rights for sure. And we're thrilled. So we won 1st place in the all natural category for hot sauce for the Papa Smoked Peppa for the Chipotle sauce, and we won 3rd place most unique. Again, it is a different sauce. It's not something that you typically find.
New
so
Mexico chilies have
the New
a
Mexico
very
mild
distinct
chilies,
flavor. It's almost a earthy kind of flavor.
Yep.
And then with the sweet.
And then the citrus. You're right. Like the
Nothing
orange
is
juice and lime
overdone.
juice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's the entire palate is smooth. It's strong. But it's not overwhelming.
Mm-hmm.
It's fantastic.
Yeah.
Fantastic job.
So we won 3rd place in the most unique for that, and then we won 3rd place in the flat art label design. So this is the first time we've ever entered any of the artwork. Yeah, Jason Brown of Galloping Tintypes. He is the one that does our artwork. He lives in LA, but he's a Michigan native. He went to high school with Matt, and he's just such an awesome guy and an awesome friend to us. So our logo and our artwork, like we're super thankful for him, because if it wasn't attractive, if the labels weren't attractive
Absolutely.
to consumers, it
Absolutely.
would not sell. And we do so well in stores, and so and that's why people see the Michigan sticker and they see the fun, creative labels, and they have to say like, "Ooh, what is this?"
Everybody loves turtles.
Everybody loves turtles. You have a turtle on your hat, I
know.
noticed.
Yes.
And turtles are kind of a Michigan thing too, and so can I talk about that for a second?
Sure.
Like, so Matt's nickname in high school, it started as Space Turtle. He stopped at a red light and it turned green and he didn't go, and so his friends made fun of him. But he is a dreamer. He's got this creative mind. He thinks of all these great ideas. So sometimes, I have to repeat myself or snap my fingers to make sure he's actually focusing on what I say, because he's thinking of other things, and he's had all of these great ideas. So from Space Turtle to Turtle, and then after our daughter was born, they started calling him Papa Turts. So we put out on Facebook when we first started this business, like, okay, we need a name, what are we going to call this? We had some suggestions, and one of his friends from high school said, Papa Turts, so hot it hurts. And it's so perfect, it's so full circle that that's his nickname, and that's, this is his idea, this is all from his crazy creative turtle brain. And so yeah, it's perfect. Yeah. But it's fun.
I can't thank you guys enough for letting me come down here. The odds that people are up against making homegrown products is overwhelming. And why would you start this against them odds and you're beating them?
Right.
And it's fantastic. I love this. This is why I'm doing this, to get the name out.
Yeah, well,
it's fantastic.
Thank you so much. Yeah, we're just gonna keep doing what we're doing. We'll have a green sauce out in the spring, Granny's Green, and it'll be a granny turtle, and it'll be a tribute to my grandma whose garden we took over. So
full circle again.
Right, exactly. And I think that's what this is all about, right? Like this whole life. It's making those connections. It's creating meaning in your life, and yeah, that's when I get all. That's when I get all teary.
That's all right. That's all right. Check their website out. They have some great stories on how they got started. Fantastic stuff. I know they're going to put their new sauces on when they get them.
Yep.
Check out the entire review on tastingtheheat.com. Share this with your friends. Get this out there and help these people make it rockin'. We love it. We'll see you next time. And remember, keep tasting the heat.